Hi, welcome to Orion Outreach Program on ONTV. My name is Jessica Agnew, and here with me today is Sandy Weaver, Executive Director of Love Inc. in North Oakland County. How are you today, Sandy?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Now, what can you tell us about your program and what it does in our community?
Well, we are the official clearinghouse for North Oakland County. So when people need help with rent, utilities, food, clothing, household items, you name it, they give us a call. And we do an intake, we verify the need, and then we refer them to first an agency that might be able to help them. And quite often there is a balance that's owing, and that's where we reach out to our churches to get the further help that's needed.
So your main partners in the area are churches and other local businesses?
That's correct. We have 22 churches in our affiliates. So they are the ones that network together with us. And you know, when people come to a church and have a need, they'll say, call Love Inc. 693-HELP. They can help you.
And that's directly to your clearinghouse?
Yes.
All right. You mentioned that you are almost completely a volunteer program.
That's correct.
How does one become involved in volunteering for the organization? Are there any requirements that have to be met or qualifications?
Well, most of our volunteer base comes right directly from the churches. However, we do let other people volunteer also, because we need all types of people. And we do have an orientation program that we put them through first. So they come into the clearinghouse, see what we do, and of course we tell them all about Love Inc. And because we want them to understand exactly what we do so that they know who they're representing.
How successful has Love Inc. been in the past 5.5 years that it's been around?
That's correct. I think that we've been really successful. It's been amazing how our organization has grown. We have probably close to 400 volunteers now in the community that help with our different programs and in the clearinghouse.
Are there any specific areas that your organization works with where you are in most need of volunteers?
Most of our volunteers are utilized in our free meal program, community free meal program, because they're held at 4 different churches 4 nights a week. So each night involves several people. We have a crew that does the shopping. We have a crew that comes in and sets up while another crew is cooking. And then we have people who serve the meals. And then we have people who clean up. So it involves a lot of people, and the whole idea is to reach out to those in the community and offer them a nice, warm, free meal. And their need might vary. It could be just for social networking, if they want a place to go to. Perhaps some of them, this is the only meal that they've had that day. So it's been a very vital program.
Is this a program that lasts year-long?
It does.
And it's at more than one church?
Yes, we have it. We've had it ongoing for like 2.5 years now.
Wow. And
there are 4 different churches. On Monday nights, Lake Orion United Methodist Church has one from 5:30 to 6:30. And Tuesday night, it's at Emmanuel Congregational Church in Oxford. Okay. Wednesday night at Oxford United Methodist Church, and on Thursday night at Christ the King Church. And the neat thing is, these are churches working together again.
And of different denominations
all different denominations, right?
Neat.
That's correct.
Now I understand you've been a part of the organization since the doors first opened.
Oh yeah, and before that.
And before that,
right.
How has your experience been with Love Inc.? And can you tell us about how unique it is?
It's been so rewarding. I have always wanted to give back to the community. I've been very blessed myself. I had several years of office experience, and I was getting tired of the corporate world, and I had actually worked at a local church for 5 years as their student ministry coordinator. So when this idea came about, and I went to see what it was all about, I went over to Hudsonville, Michigan, and saw what they're doing there, and I just thought, this is something I have to do. I have to do it.
You found what you were looking for.
I did.
That's fantastic. How successful has Love Inc. been? I'm assuming if it's been around for so long,
Right.
it's been doing a lot of good.
Well, it's hard to measure success, but I do know that a lot of people have been able to get out of that rut that they've been in for years. We just offer a lot of encouragement. Our intake workers in the clearinghouse, we have around 20 of them who come in and volunteer on a rotating basis. They listen to their story, and they might call for one need, but we find that they really have several needs. So we work with them for the long term, which sets us apart from an agency per se, because we do work with them to be sure that all the needs are met. We follow up with them, and a lot of them are giving back now themselves to the community. So I think it's been very successful.
That's really fantastic. And you help like with job placement, and
Exactly.
which is one of the bigger needs right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have a transitions group, we call it. It's a job networking group. They meet on the 2nd and the 4th Fridays of the month from 9:30 until 11:30 up at Oxford United Methodist Church, and it's open to anybody. So you know, they can come. We have people that have kind of hung in there, and even though they have been successful in their own life and aren't looking for a job, they might come and help others find jobs. A lot of it's done through computer networking. We have different ministers from the different churches, and especially through the Ministerial Association, Oxford Orion Ministerial Association, and they come and they just give a few words of encouragement for every meeting. So there's always somebody there to support them, you know, above and beyond the ones that are helping them find jobs.
Aside from your meals program, what other kind of programs do you, or actions do you do that kind of directly help with contributing to others in the community? Like, like you mentioned, the Rotary Club will donate beds for children.
Exactly. Yes, our Lake Orion Rotary Club helps greatly as far as supplying beds for children. They specifically focus on children, and they have supplied several beds for us. We have the Oxford Rotary Club, who gives us monetary donations in order to buy some household goods items, and you know, anywhere that we need, you know, if we see that the shelves are bare, it just gives us that extra funds to go out and get what's needed to stock the shelves. And we have the Lions organization. They help us with glasses. We also work together with several of the area organizations at Christmas time and you know, Easter with baskets. We ourselves don't provide the goods for the baskets, but they will network with us to see who is getting baskets and so forth. So you know, it's kind of you at least know what the other person's doing.
Right. So it's a pretty versatile organization that you have going on. If somebody had slightly used clothes that they're trying to get rid of, are you the place to go to?
Oh, yes.
Either find out what organization or bring clothes to?
We have a clothes closet where people can get items free, and that's located at St. Mary's in the Hills Episcopal Church, which is right next to Canterbury Village.
Okay.
And we also have a household goods called Bed Blessings and Beyond, which is at Christ the King Church on West Drainer and Oxford. And at that same location is little luxuries where you can get shampoos, you know, toothbrush, toothpaste, shaving items, and things like that. And those are all open on Tuesday and Thursday mornings for donations from 9 until 11, and or actually from 9 until noon, I'm sorry. And in the afternoon is when the clients come in and pick up items free of charge.
That's great. And if someone else, you know, didn't have any or clothes to donate and couldn't get around to volunteering, is there any other way that they can contribute to the organization in like monetary ways? We're
always, like any organization, looking for monetary donations, and those can be mailed to Love Inc. of North Oakland County at P.O. Box 104, Lake Orion, Michigan 48361.
Okay, and is there a way on the website, like online too?
Yes, you can go to www.loveincofnoc.org, and there is a place to donate on there.
Great.
So you can donate online.
And my final question is, do you have any upcoming programs that you would like to mention, or fundraisers, or?
Yeah, a couple of the things that I like to mention, there are some area churches that have been doing some mission projects for us. Lake Orion Church of Christ, right on Clarkston Road, has been doing Mission Possible. Recently, St. Joe's Catholic Church did Project People. And in October, Lake Orion United Methodist Church, in conjunction with Christ Redeemer Church, are doing Project Shalom. So it is not too late for some of those out there in the media area if they need help, just a little bit of extra help, raking yards, so forth. We have well over 350 people who generally go out in the community for a weekend and do those types of projects. And then we also have fundraisers going on all the time. We have in November 17th on a Saturday, the Schrager Family Memorial Foundation or Fund is hosting a 5K walk run at Lake Orion High School, and all of that information will be online very shortly.
Well, that's great, especially if it's online and so accessible too.
Right.
That's actually the end of my questions that I have for you, but thank you so much for your time, and it was great having you here.
Well, thanks for having me.
And thank you for tuning in to the Orion Outreach Program on ONTV. I'm Jessica Agnew, and we will see you next time.